Yeah, well, this can sometimes be a bit confusing, and my response here, you could say it's a generalisation, but in most cases it's true. Most of the time the people you first meet who are English good speakers, we call two good English speakers, are not always the leaders, most of the time. Most of the time, if you go to a family funeral or a ceremony, you'll see another group of people who are actually leading that ceremony, who are the professors, the educators, the teachers in that ceremony, who are the main organisers. The ones that are active there are really the real leaders. Now, in traditional Aboriginal society, there's a couple of levels of leaders. There are political leaders who are chosen by their own people to be the representatives of that family or that clan or that tribe, that Bapuru as we call it in Arnhem Land. That corporate group, corporation, that acts like a corporation. There will be people who are being given the authority to make decisions for that corporation. There are others like the family head, usually the oldest person, male or female. The oldest person is the family head, and everybody listens to their advice. In most cases, everybody listens to their advice. So it depends on the issue that you're working with, and sometimes you might end up with at least those two levels of people, those who are the politically selected people, those who are the family head, and then you'll also usually have a third person, which we call the Jungaya or the manager, who are born from the women of that clan or tribe. We call them Jungaya. The Jungaya acts like a manager, a lawyer, and so on. Sometimes you can have another person, a fourth person, which is the mother's brother, which is the Māori we call, who acts like a barrister over some issues, who looks after the legal rights of an individual, their grandchild. And so you can have leaders at different levels. And it's good to learn these different levels of leadership, work through it, and to work with those people steadily, quietly, gently. Don't push your issues and don't push your point of view, but let them have enough. Jung will say it all the time, if we could just have enough information, if we could have enough information about a particular issue, so we can then set the agenda. Don't be like, as one my radio colleague said the other day when we were producing a podcast, he says, for us Yolngu, working with government and even the Lands Council and other Aboriginal bodies, for us it's like we're being kept in the dark like mushrooms. We've been grown, they're trying to grow us like mushrooms, keeping us in the dark. That is not the way to get effective community engagement. People need enough information about an issue through the leaders, with the leaders, so the leaders can discuss it backwards and forwards over a period of time. And then they can come to a conclusion. They can be a real part of the discussion. They might even be an active debater in the discussion to make it the outcomes better for the community and therefore better for the whole of the Northern Territory, for us here in Arnhem Land.